welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name's Katie, and if you haven't seen my last video, I am currently 17 weeks pregnant. I thought you were over watching Peppy Pig. She's in her swimsuit because she's been swimming. But yeah, I'm currently 17 weeks pregnant. This pregnancy was definitely a shock for me and my husband. We were being super careful, and I was on birth control, so we weren't expecting it, to say the least, but we are super happy now. The beginning of my pregnancy, I had a new doctor than I've had before. I've delivered both my babies in California, and so I'm in Missouri now, and I don't know any doctors up here or anything. And I ended up choosing a doctor who had really good reviews, but he turned out not being the best. I mean, he probably was a good doctor, but he had so many patients that they were constantly rescheduling my appointments and all that kind of stuff. I only saw him once in the 13 weeks that I was pregnant before I changed. But around week like 10 to 11, so for that entire week, I started bleeding, and he wouldn't see me. Sorry, she's eating gummies, so if you hear crinkling, it's that. But yeah, he wouldn't see me at all and just told me if it's a miscarriage, there's nothing I can do for you. But he wouldn't even see me to check to see if that's what it was. So I ended up taking myself to the ER, and it was just a big thing that really made me not care for him as a doctor. After dealing with that, I ended up finding a new doctor, and I just absolutely adore him. I still haven't had another ultrasound, but in the ER, baby was fine. And of course, baby was fine because I'm my stomach's growing and everything. Baby has amazing heart rate and everything. But he decided that it would be best to send me to the high-risk doctor, just because we don't know what the bleeding was or what caused it. I also have a minor heart arrhythmia, and when I'm pregnant, it does get worse because extra blood flow and everything. So I am also scheduled to see a cardiologist, but that's not till June 29th. So yeah, June 29th, I see the cardiologist for my heart, make sure that's okay, and then June 7th, so in roughly 9 days, I'm going to have to drive 2 hours to go to a high-risk doctor, but I'm sure everything will be fine. I'm hoping anyway. But that's pretty much the overview. I did have horrible morning sickness, but that went away at about 13 to 14-ish weeks. But other than that, nothing else to really talk about from before now. But now I am currently 17 weeks pregnant with my third baby. I have this wonderful, almost 3-year-old right here. She'll be 3 in September. And then I have a 1-year-old son, but he's currently taking a nap. So as for symptoms, this pregnancy has definitely been a lot harder on me so far. I don't know if just my body's not taking it well, or if it's because it's my third baby type of thing. But what are you doing? But first of all, I am super tired, and I get tired with every pregnancy. But I mean, I sit down for 2 seconds and I'm sleeping. There's nothing that's helping me with this fatigue. Even now that I'm in the second trimester, it's just as bad. I am also constantly thirsty right now. I have a half-gallon jug of water that I carry around. It's actually Pioneer Woman too. It's super cute. It's in the living room right now though, so I'm not gonna go grab it, but yeah, I'm sure you'll see in other videos because it's constantly with me. One of the worst things that I've been dealing with is round ligament pain. And I have that with every pregnancy, most people do, but this time around, I don't know if it's because I'm expanding a lot faster or what, but it is awful. No matter if I just stand up super slowly or if I roll out of bed slow, it doesn't matter what I do. Or how fast I'm doing it. As soon as I move a certain way, I just get a horrible pulling sensation in my lower abdomen, and it hurts so bad. I've also, on that note, have been having a lot of cramping, and that's just my uterus stretching and everything, but it's just more cramping than I've had with my last pregnancies. So shortness of breath is also something that I get every pregnancy, but this time around I'm having it really bad again. So if you hear me gasping for air, it's because I physically feel like I can't breathe. Another weird thing that I haven't had before, and I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about it, but I am getting like a bunch of little tiny skin tags all over. I talked to my doctor about it and he said it's normal. It's just your hormones get like so messed up while you're pregnant that I guess it causes more of them, but they're mostly like on my neck and stuff, and you can't really see them, but I can feel them, so I'm constantly like picking them off. And it does hurt because it's, you know, a little skin tag, so it bleeds a little after, but it goes away fairly quickly. But yeah, I've never ever have had that problem. So if you guys have had it, let me know in the comments so I don't feel like I'm so alone with it, because I do feel like it's a very weird symptom. Okay, now for TMI symptoms, this one's kind of gross, like I said, TMI, but I've just been having a lot more discharge too, but I know that's also very normal during pregnancy, so I'm not worried about that. But my boobs this time around have been hurting so bad. At first they were hurting in the first trimester, and then it kind of went away, but it's come back with a vengeance in the second trimester, and I'm not exactly sure why. With both of my other kids, I feel like in the second trimester they didn't really hurt as bad. I felt like it got a little bit better, but no, not this time around. I'm not breastfeeding my son anymore. I stopped, I want to say around 10 weeks pregnant with this baby. So about 7 weeks ago, so it has nothing to do with stopping breastfeeding either. It's just hormones, I guess, but dang, they hurt. That's pretty much for symptoms, but let's get into a little bit of like my weight. So I lost, let's see here, I lost about 4 pounds so far this pregnancy. I've gained 2 of those back, but I am still 2 pounds lighter than I was like before I got pregnant. So that's good. Hopefully we keep on the right track with weight. And I want to say it was last week, my belly has really like popped. Like I have a definite pregnant belly. And so my husband and I are always joking about how there has to be another one hiding, or this is going to be a gigantic baby, because I look super pregnant already. My last doctor's appointment though, my blood pressure was a little high. It wasn't super bad. I think it was like 138 over 180, I think. That sounds about right. But it was something like that. It was just a little bit high. So we just have to keep an eye on my blood pressure to make sure it doesn't get out of hand or anything. Also, Raylan just loves my belly. If I'm just sitting down, she'll come up to me and pull my shirt up and say, "Mommy, I want to talk to baby." And she'll just like talk to him or her. And it is one of the most adorable things ever. She did it when I was pregnant with Jessie too, but this time around, since she's older, I think she actually understands, like there's a baby in my tummy. Oh, and I can actually feel baby move. I started feeling him or her move, I want to, excuse me, I want to say around 14-ish weeks I felt fluttering. So I can really feel him or her move quite frequently now. I still have to be sitting down or laying down, because when I'm walking around I just really don't feel anything. But yeah, baby's definitely moving around in there, and I am so happy to be feeling it. For the fun part, I have had a few food cravings. The main ones just have been bagels and cream cheese, which I had every pregnancy so far, and just for breakfast, I love bagels and cream cheese. I've been eating oranges like they've been going out of style. I will have at least 1 orange a day. I don't know what it is, they hit the spot right now. And the last one I've been having is like apples and cheddar cheese. So yeah, I just cut my apples up and eat a little bit of cheese with them, and for some reason it just is my favorite snack right now. Oh, she's in her bathing suit because we were outside in the swimming pool and she doesn't want to take it off right now. So say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
And just like every pregnancy I've had, I also have food aversions this time around. As of right now, it's just meat and basically any fried food. It's just fried food, just the thought of it, my stomach turns. And for some reason with meat, with every pregnancy, I just have a really hard time eating it, except for if it's chicken. And even this time around, chicken's been kind of iffy. It has to be kind of circumstantial, basically. It just depends day to day if I'm able to eat it or not. But a big thing I wanted to tell you guys is we already have 2 names picked out. We have a name picked out if it's a girl and a name picked out for if it's a boy. But we are not going to find out baby's gender until birth, because this is going to be for sure our last baby. My husband is going to get a vasectomy.
Mommy, you got the baby.
I do have a baby in my tummy.
Why you that
Let me finish up my video, okay?
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, my husband's going to get a vasectomy so I don't have to get my tubes tied or anything. That way too, I don't think we will ever change our mind, because I think that 3 kids is plenty. But please stop. If we do ever change our mind, it's way easier to reverse a vasectomy, like easier on him, and because getting your tubes tied is a more invasive procedure, and having to get them untied and everything is just more complicated. So he's such a loving husband, he's gonna do that for me so I don't have to do any more surgeries than I need to. But yeah, so we're just going to enjoy this last pregnancy, and to make it a little bit more special, figure out if it's a boy or a girl at birth. We already have our girl and our boy, so we're not really hoping for one or the other. We'll be happy either way. All right, do you want a sister or do you want a brother?
Sister.
You want a sister?
Yes.
We'll have to wait and see, okay?
Okay. Mama?
But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's
Mommy?
video.
Hey, Mama?
Yes, baby.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I'm done finishing up here, I'll go ahead and show you guys my bump. But this is from the front. But then when I turn to the side, like I said, I have a definite bump going on. Like, holy cow.
Mama? Hey, Mommy?
But
Hey,
yeah.
Mama?
But that's pretty much all for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And you can also ring the bell
Hey, Mommy,
so you'll be
Mommy,
notified every time that I
Mommy.
upload.
Mommy,
We'll go on the back porch in just 1 second, okay?
Okay.
You could also go follow me on Instagram to get day-to-day updates on what we're doing, how we're doing, and all that good stuff. The link is down in the description below. And I also have a TikTok. I've been trying to post on it more regularly. The link for that is also down below. But yeah, I hope you guys decide to subscribe and go on a journey of having our 3rd baby with us. But we'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.